This man eats dumplings every day. He eats 3 meals a day. He eats for 20 years. However, he does not do this because he loves to eat, but because he has no choice. Because only by doing this can he ensure that he can barely live. And the reason for living is also very simple. Because he wants to figure out where he is and why he is imprisoned here. Before coming here, the man is a decent middle-aged crisis man. Under the appearance of glory, he is as old as his life. He lives a very decadent life every day. He doesn't care about his daughter's birthday. His ex-wife called to complain about him, but he was rational and eloquent. The boss asked him to get a client, but he had an ulterior motive for the client's wife. As a result, not only did the business not go well, but he also got beaten up. Life is so inhuman, but the man still doesn't care, because as long as he drinks, he will feel happy. Late at night, the man was drunk and walking on the road. Suddenly, a woman with an umbrella appeared in front of him. He felt dizzy for a moment and suddenly lost consciousness. When he woke up again, he had already come to a room. But the strange thing is that the bathroom is empty with water. Although the room is shabby, the daily necessities are very scarce. However, when he opened the curtain, he found that the window was fake, and the door was locked tightly. No matter how he shouted, no one answered. The man realized that he might have been imprisoned, but he didn't know the reason. Although someone would send food in every day, what he couldn't accept was that in addition to the different packaging, the food was actually dumplings every time. The man couldn't stand it and tried to grab the delivery man's leg, but he couldn't get any response, and was mercilessly pushed back. In this way, the man gradually accepted the reality in front of him. But that day, a flash of white smoke suddenly appeared in the room. The man passed out. Then someone entered his room and took away many details of his life, until the man saw the news of his ex-wife's murder on TV. He was shocked, because all the evidence left on the scene pointed to himself as the suspect in the crime. Even his 3-year-old daughter was forced to be transferred to a foster family. The man collapsed in an instant. He knew he was framed, but he couldn't figure out who he had offended. 3 years have passed. Day after day of torture, plus the weight of alcohol, the man has gradually become unconscious. He lives in his imagination every day, and even accompanies the mouse. But even the happiness in this scene is to be deprived. His only friend was made into lunch. This time, the man completely collapsed. He broke the mirror and was ready to die. But when he woke up again, he found that not only was he not dead, but his hair was cut off. Everything in the room that could help him get rid of also disappeared. The man just realized that he was being monitored every day, and the person on the other end of the screen would never let him go so easily. In this way, another 5 years have passed. The case of his ex-wife's murder has become an unsolved mystery, and even caused media coverage. But the man accidentally saw his daughter, whom he hadn't seen for many years. She lived a good life, and learned a lot of talents from her parents. Looking at the warm picture on TV, a flash of light suddenly flashed. The appearance of his daughter gave him great encouragement. He seems to have found the hope of life again. From then on, the man wrote letters to his daughter every day, exercised his body, and even got rid of the habit of drinking, in order to be able to meet his daughter again one day. Day after day, the man's body became stronger and stronger. He found that there was a corner, so he tried to use his fingernails to grind the bricks. His effort paid off. After 12 years of endless effort, the man finally found a way out. The time has finally come. The man packed the letter he wrote to his daughter and was about to escape the prison he had been trapped in for 20 years. But at this time, white smoke suddenly came out of the room.